Show you some prompts, some AI prompts that you can use to optimize your LinkedIn profile. I'm going to show you a recent article I wrote on LinkedIn. If you missed it, I'll go through it. So this will help with optimizing your profile. So of course, if you're not on LinkedIn, you could tweak this for your other channels. If you haven't followed before or seen what I do, I help people to create content that connects, and specifically using AI for that. The trick is, though, is that a lot of people miss the mark because they're just copying and pasting straight from AI into where they need it. And I'm going to flick across to my ChatGPT account and show you a couple of tricks of that in a moment. So if you're new here, my name is Melissa Mitchell. I own a marketing agency that we specialize in organic marketing, and I also have a personal brand. And you might be watching me on one of those personal brands. I can't actually see anything there, so I better put that on. I am using Restream to stream this, so I may miss some of your comments there. And if you're watching the replay, drop your comments there too, and I can come back to those. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you that article. Now, this blog has gone up onto my website, which is Lolly Said Yes. So if you don't want to access that via LinkedIn, you can go to lollysaidyes.com.au and read this article as well. All right. I'm going to share, first of all, the article, How to Optimize Your LinkedIn Profile Using ChatGPT, but you could really use anything. ChatGPT is just my preference. I find that it works well generally. Like, there are other AI softwares that you can use. I think if you wanted a good all-round AI system for general marketing work, ChatGPT has great capabilities for content writing, for blogs, there's certain things you can use for SEO and that sort of thing. So that's why I use it. Now, I do have the paid version, but of course you can use the free version, but there are a lot better capabilities for the paid version, and it's definitely an investment in business. So how to optimize your LinkedIn profile using ChatGPT in 2025. Of course, if you're watching this in hindsight, in the future, and it's now 2026, for example, of course, you would just change this to suit the time. So here we go. The first thing I just wanted to point out is that, particularly on LinkedIn, a profile is really, really important for your business. Yes, have a business page, but a profile is really, really important, particularly when people don't know your brand. I'm talking for lead generation here. People connect with people. So for lead generation, hands down, a personal profile will win 1,000 times over than a business page. So I've written here, people connect with individuals rather than faceless brands, making a strong personal presence. It's a powerful tool for building trust and credibility. So by sharing insights and showcasing your personal expertise and what you have to offer, helps to engage authentically, and a business owner can build a relationship that's natural. It leads people to explore and to trust then your company page, and that's why I'm basing this on a profile rather than a business page. Okay, so I'll give some examples. I'll head over to ChatGPT. I won't go through it all because you can read the article there. But for example, the areas that I've got there are crafting an effective headline, writing an engaging about section, strengthening your skills and endorsement section, and that's it. Sorry, is that all I've got? Strengthening skills and endorsement. I think I skipped through. Optimizing the experience section as well. So if we go back to the start there, crafting the effective headline, I've got an example there with a prompt. So here we go. So I've put example prompts in this article. Create 5 compelling LinkedIn headlines for put your role in that showcase expertise, impact, industry authority, make them engaging, outcome focused, and intention grabbing. Now, if you've watched my videos before or read my content, I will always say it doesn't matter what AI system you use, the more that system knows about you, your brand, etc., the better the output you're going to get. It's not the system, it's you. That is the problem. So you have to understand that AI doesn't have a memory, it is a behavior. So the more that you give it, the better it's going to give you back. So when we give it any of these prompts, yes, there is, if you just say, give me a great effective headline for my LinkedIn profile. Okay, that's a pretty crap prompt. This is a better prompt, what I've just read out to you, yes, but let's go one step further and understand that once again, and this is the difference which I like to talk about in particularly with my personal brand, and obviously in my agency, this is how we work with the AI to get the content that we do, is understanding that it's a killer combination when you really understand that mixing the AI with giving it more knowledge and that tonality and the brand values, everything that you can prior, then giving it a killer prompt. That's where the magic will happen with the AI. So yes, you can get better at your prompts, but going one step further again is really priming that AI. So the more you use it, the better it gets. So the next prompt there is writing an engaging about section. I've got here an example of a week prompt. Experienced, not a prompt, but like an example of that would be experienced marketing. If we're taking the marketing industry, for example, experienced marketing professional with a passion for digital strategies. So then we've got like a summary there of how that could be better. So how can we enhance that with AI? Write a LinkedIn about section for in your profession that highlights expertise, impact, and career journey in a natural, engaging way. Use storytelling, measurables, and a strong call to action at the end. What I might do is I might actually head over to my I might use this one, ChatGPT account, and show you one of these in action. Can you help discover products that boost visibility and credibility? Okay, that's getting, so I'm going to go across to my ChatGPT account. Now, the account that you're seeing here has been primed. I just better make sure that you were actually seeing the right screen there. The account that, let me just have a look. This has been primed. Yeah, I just had a horror thought then that I wasn't sharing the right screen because I didn't check it. So that you can't see, I use this for my clients. So this here is what I use in my agency. Now, it is going to give me a decent output because it has been primed. So I can't actually go into the public section of this because you're going to see my work, because this is a paid ChatGPT account. So I guess what I'm saying to you is it's probably not the best example because I have primed this account. So it is going to give me a decent response, but let's just put this in anyway. So let's just go in there. I'm going to just have to make this a little bit bigger. Hang on a sec. So you can see it. Give me 2 secs. I had that up and now it's gone. So I've put that prompt in there. Write a LinkedIn about section for your profession. Why is that not working? I want to try and, here we go. I just want to make that a bit bigger for you because I know it's sometimes hard to see when I'm sharing screen. Write a LinkedIn about section for a and we've got the profession in here, that highlights expertise, impact, and agility in a natural, engaging storytelling way, measurable, with measurable results and a strong call to action at the end. So let's go for a digital marketer, if I can spell. All right, so let's go. Now, this is going to give me an okay prompt because I have worked with this GPT before. So if you're not familiar with that, a GPT is kind of like, it's not an app, but it's like an app within ChatGPT. Here's a compelling LinkedIn About section for a digital marketer, blending storytelling, measurable impact, and a strong call to action, a CDA. So that's where at the end of it, we're asking the audience to take an action. From passion to performance, how I drive digital growth. I still remember that. That's so cheesy, but anyway, I'll change that. I still remember the first campaign I ever ran. It was a small business with big dreams. So this is based on my agency. So it's you have to remember, I'm asking it to take an action based on a person, not an agency. This GPT that I'm putting this in is primed not at a person, it's primed at a business. That's why it's giving me this output, because it's based on my business's values. So that's why it's like, I still remember, like, that's not how I would write. But anyway, just remember what I'm putting it into. If I was putting it into something different, I would have primed it with myself, if that makes sense. Tested every ad variation, optimized content within months with 3 times their engagement and doubled their revenue. So this is obviously picking up things from my agency and in, what I've told it and everything. That's when I knew I wasn't just running campaigns, I was creating digital experiences that drive real impact. Fast forward to today, and I've had the privilege of scaling brands across industries, turning organic traffic into loyal customers. And you can see here, it's done what I've asked it. Obviously based on this GPT that I'm learning. What I bring to the table, it's put placeholder in there, which is great. So it's left a placeholder in there. So growth-driven strategies generated over, and then it's put a placeholder in there where I can put in my own ROI in there. So like stats on examples of what return on investment I've done, SEO and visibility, social media impact, let's talk digital growth. And as you can see, then it's got a call to action at the end, send me a message, which is not a very strong call to action. But again, this is not the best GPT. So, yeah. So in a nutshell, going back to our article, let's go back to our article. These are just some ways that you can tweak your presence online using AI. You can also ask it, I might stop sharing, just go back to Restream. You can also ask it to do an audit on your social media channels as well. Just remember, when you do these things, though, you have to give it an objective. So you can't just say audit this. It's a machine. Like, what am I ordering? What am I auditing? Why am I auditing it? Like, what is the outcome that you want to achieve from that audit? So based on this, give me, audit this. I want to grow to blah, blah, blah in this amount of time. This is the objective that I want to reach. This is the target audience. This is this. This is this. I want to increase my revenue. I want to attract these types of leads. Based on this, give me a plan on how you would 10 times my growth in the next 3 months. Based on this, how would you... I'm going to show you something here. Based on this, how would you XXX? Now, this here, I want to flip it over, is a plan that I've just done recently on something very, very similar. So I have this plan here, and this is for my personal brand, not my agency, where I've just done this with ChatGPT. I've done exact same thing on the next 3 months because I have a personal brand and it's monetized on maximizing my based on my my B2C accounts. So it's Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. how can we monetize that further? How can we, build the profits? How can we generate more leads? How can we bring, and it's written me a 3-page plan on that. But I had to give it a lot more information on my channel to extract that. So you can do this with your LinkedIn page if you are a business and you want it to audit that. Go through it, copy and paste your about section. If you don't even want to copy and paste it, screenshot it and add it into ChatGPT. I'm not sure with the free version what the capabilities are that with the screenshots, but you might be limited with how many you can upload. But you can do these things with the AI and it will tell you. So hopefully that was helpful. I'll just check if there's any comments there because I'm out of it. If not, you can ask me afterwards. This will be going onto YouTube, so make sure you like, share, subscribe, and follow. And if you are particularly watching on Facebook, I do upload 3 to 4 to 5 times a day with my DIY marketing hacks. And of course, connect if you've got any other questions. If you prefer done for you social media marketing, you can check out my agency at lollysaidyes.com.au and we'd be happy to do that for you. Okay, guys, hopefully that was helpful. And I'm going to head off and I'll chat to you guys next time. Bye.